What better way to learn how to trade binary options than to watch somebody who already knows how to do that do it live? Guys, in today's training session, I'm going to be sharing with you, a couple of my strategies that I use to make money in binary options, and also the thought processes behind each of them, because that's also very important. And you need to know that before you can implement any of these strategies at all. So I really do hope you stick around to the end and you learn each of these key principles. Let's get right into the video, guys. So guys, today we'll be trading the OTC markets. And just like you see above, I've selected a couple of assets that we'll be using to trade today. I do this to save time, and I also do this so we can get the best payout percentages assets, that we can use to make the maximum profits. All these assets also have the best chart movement patterns, which is also very essential for our trade to go in the proper direction. And just like I mentioned, I'll be sharing with you, my thought processes behind each of the trades. So, lock in and let's start making money, guys.
If you want to trade like a pro, make sure you subscribe to this channel right now. Daily trading signals, winning strategies that actually work, live trading and profit breakdowns. Don't miss out on game-changing content that can make you serious money. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications bell so you never miss a trade.
Okay guys, so we just saw our first trade, and here we are actually trading against the trend. And that's actually a very, very interesting topic. How do we trade against the trend? So first of all, in this situation, we can see that there are some flat movement dynamics that are taking place right now, which is already indicating that there is a possible trend reversal. And now we can also see that the volume indicator is also showing, a shift in color and direction, which is also confirming a reversal in the trend. And, a global maximum has been updated recently, so we can also expect the global minimum to update. And there's been a shift, across rather, in the alligator lines from top to bottom. And price, as we can see, has crossed all three of those, moving lines. So this is a very, very strong trend reversal pattern. And just like I said, we're already in a profit for this one. So that's our first trade, closing a profit, guys. That's a very good way to start the session. Let's pick the next asset and see if we can lock in more profits. Okay guys, so here I just opened, a long trade, and I'm just going to adjust the balance so that in case we end up in a loss, we can cover up quickly. So the idea behind this is very, very similar to the previous trade. It's just like the opposite. We can see that there is a possible trend reversal here as well. The volume has shifted just like before and has changed in color. So there's been an intersection with the average value of the 0 mark, and the histogram has also changed color. The alligators lines have intersected, which is indicating an upward trend, and the price has crossed all three of these moving lines as we see below. So additionally, the structural minimum has been updated, which is indicated by the fractal indicator. So all these are indicating, a possible. Okay, so we lost the first trade. Just like I mentioned, we already prepared for that. So we took our next trade because I really do believe this will go in our direction upwards. We just took our new entry. Had a bit of bad luck with the first trade. Let's see how this one closes. Sometimes the market moves a bit slow, so that's why we might be in a loss, even if our strategies are correct. It happens sometimes, and that's why you have to pair it up with proper risk management so that when it does happen, you'll be prepared and you can still keep on trading with minimal losses. Perfect, guys, just amazing. So just like I mentioned, we took the additional trade and now we're in a profit already. We're a bit unlucky with the first trade, but we were still able to cover up in the next one, which is amazing. Let's pick the next asset, and we're going with the maximum balance, so we cannot make a mistake with this one. I'm going to pick a very good trade that has the highest win rate possible so that we don't lose out in this session.
If you're serious about making money from trading, stop watching and start taking action. Inside my exclusive Telegram channel, I drop high accuracy signals, pro trading tips, and real-time updates to help you win big. Don't trade alone. Trade smart with the best. Click the link below and join the winning team now.
Okay, guys, so let me show you how I open, this short trade and the logic behind following the trend dynamics. If you notice a strong momentum in the price movement, in a direction, you have to act very, very quickly and enter during a small pullback. So this kind of requires very, very detailed analysis, and you have to be able to catch the entry points very, very effectively. So as we see here, the alligator's lines are all pointing downwards, and the price should have already crossed the moving averages over there, as we see, and the volume levels should be strong just as they are now. So only under these conditions can you enter with the trend and catch such a strong move like this. In this case that we opened this trade, that it was not the ideal entry point. The best entry point would have been somewhere over here, but still we're able to still end in a profit, which was very good. That was a good trade. Let's pick the next asset, guys, and I'm entering with the maximum balance, so we have no room for any mistakes, to be honest. Okay, guys, so here I opened a long trade, and it's also in the direction of the current trend. The entry point is not very ideal, which is why I hesitated a bit before entering, but there is in fact a very strong upward trend here. So the ideal entry would have been just at this pullback. At the end of this pullback would have been the ideal entry, maybe at the close of this candle, or somewhere near these levels. But I strongly believe the upward trend will continue. You see the moving averages are all pointing upward, and the price has already crossed these levels. So the price has already crossed all these lines, the moving lines. So this is indicating a very, very strong upward momentum. Let's see how it closes. Perfect, guys. So yes, just as we predicted, the trade ends in our favor and we're in profit again, even if the entry point was not ideal. So that is amazing. Let's open one more trade for $43 and we'll call it a day for today's trading session, guys. You notice some of the times the entries are not ideal, but that's the market. You have to be versatile to be able to catch these moves. You can't wait every time for an ideal entry, but you have to find the proper balance. And that comes with experience, guys. I'm not going to lie with you. Okay, guys, so here we open a long trade, and the price movement looks stable. Even if we had a previous downward trend, there could be a reversal here. And even with this upward price movement, the overall trend should still, continue upward. The histogram is also indicating, that as you can see, the color change and the volume direction has also changed. The moving averages have also crossed, which is indicating an upward trend. They've crossed from top to bottom, and the price has crossed all three of the moving average lines. So this is what pushed me to enter this trade for long, guys. Let's see how this one closes. Just amazing, guys. So we ended that with a profit again, which is very, very amazing. The entry worked very well, which is proving that even these conditions, like even when it's not, you don't have like the best ideal conditions, this strategy is very, very effective, and so we are still able to end with a profit. Let's go ahead to withdraw today's profits. We have a total of $383 in profits today, guys. Okay, guys, our withdrawal has been processed and successful. And that was it for today's session, guys. I really hope you understood the principles that I use in my trading. I have a couple of more videos that I'm going to put somewhere over here, I guess, and you can check them out to watch how I use each of these indicators. They are so effective if you really understand the principles. While you're trading and while I'm trading live, I'm able to use all these different principles at the same time at the click of a second, because you have to think quickly in the markets. If you notice, all of my trades always have the 1 minute, expiration date, which means that I do these in like literally less than a second. I have to think about all these things and take the trade because I have to act quickly, but still, careful and, precise entry points. They have to be made. If not, I will be losing a lot of times. And that's basically it for today's training session. I hope you liked it. And if you did, remember to like the video and subscribe to my channel so that I can keep on giving you videos like this with as much value as possible. I'll see you guys next time. Take care and happy trading. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you're new to trading and you need some personal support from me, make sure to check my Telegram link. I'm going to leave a link in the description below this video. Check that out and I'll try my best to help you out as much as I can. See you next time. Bye.